The arrest that you saw at the High Court, it was the beginning of the things to come. They thought after they would have arrested me, I won't come back. See, I'll cower. No problem. I came back as if nothing happened. And there are a few who blamed that as a barbaric. But the judge never blamed that when it happened to him. And I was surprised. But later on, I learned why I shouldn't have been surprised. But this is not normal. If I'm a judge and then something barbaric happened within my court, that will start to make my court like it's not, the proceeding within my court to look impure, something that is disturbing. I don't voice it out to my senior. The senior I'm referring to, the authority that appointed the judge. So in this regard, you are referring to the person like Deputy Judge President Aubrey Ledwaba. Is the one. Remember, Gauteng is divided into two divisions. We've got the North Gauteng, which is Pretoria, and South Gauteng, which is Johannesburg. So this matter is in North Gauteng. So the appointing authority is Deputy Judge President Ledwaba. But Ledwaba never came and say anything after that incident of me being arrested in court, because he was part of the planning of the whole thing. See, so that's where the judiciary become tainted in relation to this matter. See, so I have to be like the poking of the bear or poking of the tiger.
Okay, so speaking of poking of the bear, I am in possession of a letter that Deputy Judge President rather, Aubrey Ledwaba, sent to Advocate Teffo, and it is dated the 6th of June, 2025. But before I get into it, I have to let you know that the Gauteng Deputy Judge President Ledwaba writes to Advocate Teffo, and Advocate Teffo expresses his thoughts on the letter. I'm going to read the letter to you, but this is going to be a long video. Let me tell you in advance. So brace yourself because Goningi, okay? And Judge Ledwaba right now is currently trending. So we're going to get into this letter. The Gauteng Deputy Judge President Aubrey Ledwaba, who is facing a 2.5 million rand bribery allegation over there at the MADLANGA Commission involving unaliving and substance dealing, accused Katiso Melefe has written to Advocate Teffo concerning the late Senzo Meyiwa murder trial. And in an explosive communique, Advocate Teffo has also stated Judge Ledwaba's corruption is being protected by the Judicial Services Commission. Woo! But first, let me tell you what Advocate Teffo has to say in response to the letter. I, Advocate Daniel Malisela Teffo, have long time warned about how corrupt to the core the Deputy Judge President Aubrey Ledwaba is. In all fairness, he actually has, okay, during his podcast tours. And this led me to go back and say, wait a minute. When I saw that letter, that's when I went back, all the way back to watch Podcast and Chill. And I said, wait, this interview is still very much up. And not even that, guys. There was Podcast and Chill, Advocate Teffo were all taken to court with regards to defamatory charges because of this podcast. They didn't go to court. Advocate Teffo also didn't go to court, and the video is still up. This is incredible, but we'll talk about that in a separate video. So let's continue on with what Advocate Teffo has to say with regards to Deputy Judge President Aubrey Ledwaba. I have lodged a complaint with the JSC as per reference Advocate Malisela Daniel Teffo, Deputy Judge President Ledwaba, JSC 115-2023, and the JSC protected him as my complaint was swept under the carpet, and Judge President Dustin Mlambo protected him too. Thanks to witness C in the MADLANGA Commission, who vindicated me, the Deputy Judge President Ledwaba allegedly took bribery of 2.5 million rands to grant bail to KT Malefe for the murder of the DJ somebody, and denied Bongani Ndanzi bail in the Senzo Meyiwa unaliving case. I strongly believe these allegations of witness C in the MADLANGA Commission. I will further strengthen the allegations of witness C in the MADLANGA Commission. It is the Deputy Judge President Ledwaba, the LPC, and SAPS who manufactured fraudulent judgment to remove my name from the roll of advocates on the 16th of September 2022. May the Almighty and beloved God, my Almighty and beloved God is at work 24/7. My God never slept. Woo! Now, let's go ahead and read the letter that JP Ledwaba sent to Advocate Teffo. Guys, as I said, it is dated the 6th of June, 2025, and the letter reads, it is addressed to Advocate Teffo, Malisela Daniel Teffo, and it is in regarding head of security and all security personnel. No. It's not regarding. It is CC'd to the head of security and all security personnel, court managers, chief registrars, chief librarians, and judges of the Gauteng Division of the High Court. 1. You have been delivering letters to my office since May, which in my view have nothing to do with my office. 2. It has been brought to my attention that you continue to come into the court building, making various demands and seeking an audience with Judge Ratha, the presiding judge in the matter of S versus Sevilla and others. Case number CC 6720, Senzo Meyiwa case. I'm also informed that when you enter the Pretoria High Court building, you also demand an audience with the Honorable Judge President Mlambo, who is now on leave, or myself. Point number 3. I am further informed that you have on several occasions roamed the inner corridors of the Pretoria Court building and on such occasions confronted Judge Ratha in the corridor leading to his chambers, threatening to place yourself on record as an advocate in the case mentioned above. To that end, on the 2nd of June 2025, you wrongfully entered the court fully robed, seeking and demanding to make a formal appearance in the aforementioned matter. Guys, did you guys know about this? I am further informed by the Judge President's Secretary, Mr. Clement Mabunda, in Johannesburg, and Miss Trifina Sekete in Pretoria, that you showed up on separate occasions demanding to see the Judge President. Point number 5. I have received a further report that you showed up at the entrance of the Pretoria Justice and demanded entry. You stated that the Judge President Mlambo had provided you with telephonic approval to come to his chambers. According to the Judge President Mlambo, it is untrue. When you were denied access, you redirected your attempts and went to the entrance of the main High Court building. Your declared purpose, I'm informed, is to discuss his further role as a legal representative in the case currently before Judge Ratha. Point number 6. Please note that you have been struck off the roll of the practicing legal practitioners and accordingly have no business representing anyone in court. See the attached order marked A. Based on what is recorded in this directive, it is clear that your presence in the court buildings is self-serving and invokes security concerns which cannot be countenanced nor ignored. Based on the above, I, as the acting judge president, direct that you forthwith desist with your aforesaid wrongful conduct. I have further directed the security not to allow you access to the court buildings as you have no legitimate business within. Yours faithfully, signature is right there. AP Ledwaba, acting judge president of the Gauteng division, the High Court of South Africa. My goodness, Kuningi, guys, what did I just read? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. But let's continue listening on, because Advocate Teffo then talks about the MADLANGA Commission, how he's going to be there and how he's going to be vindicated for all that has been done to him. Let's listen in.
So now let's see if this tiger will really cower by our own tactics that we come about.
The president has set up a commission of inquiry around this matter, and you spoke about names. Would it be correct to assume that you'll also be taking part and using your words, because you said you will be filling in the gaps where Mr. Mkhwanazi, the gaps that he left out? Because in essence, my interpretation, and I think the people in the room, in here, would assume that.
That will be a correct assumption. Yeah, as if you know, I told other guy who is close to me, he's a very careful guy, was very concerned about my situation when I was in jail. Then he said, no, President is giving the speech on Sunday. That I saw. But I just said, you know what? President Ramaphosa, I've listened to him several times back. And I say, I guess, I say to this guy, I guess you may be coming up with some commission, you see, because it has been a norm, a way of life in our government. So, but I'm not going to listen. Just listen, you'll tell me what he said. I'm not going to waste my time there. I've got a lot of things that I'll be busy with, you see. So guess what? The same night before I can sleep, then he called me back, the guy. He said, you know what, you guessed. He appointed the commission. That will be led by Constitutional Court Justice and other 2 persons. So that's how then we went to sleep. The following day, actually, I wanted to know who is going to lead commission and who are those people that are going to assist the Constitutional Court judge. He couldn't specify them. Well, then I went through the Google. I checked. Indeed, I found that it's the commission will be led by a justice who is now currently acting as a Deputy Chief Justice, Mbuyisile Matlanga. And then it will be assisted by 2 senior advocates. It's senior advocate Sesi Baloyi, is at Santon, Johannesburg, Johannesburg Advocates Chambers in Santon. And then Advocate Sandile Kumalo, is also in Santon, Jumanogwe. So I felt it. See, I saw the need that I should know these people. Fortunately, I know about Sesi Ebaloi.
Yes. Witness B, it's about the Sergeant Mlawudzi and the person he was with. Did they explain to you why they are collecting this docket, the main docket and its sub-dockets from you? Why it should go to cold case?
Sorry, no, Commissioner, they didn't explain.
And you didn't ask?
I did not ask.
Okay, thank you.
And then I asked one of my colleague who's at the Tumanukwe, that, do you know Councillor Sandile? So no, I know, he's at our chambers here. So okay, get me his number. I want to talk to him. You see? And then, as for Sesi Baloyi, I check there by the Johannesburg advocates. And then I found the number for the chambers. I phoned the chamber. Then only to find that, yes, when I inquire, it's based at that chambers in Johannesburg. Yeah, it's Johannesburg. I'm referring to, they call it Maisel chambers in Sandton. Yeah. So I was put through to her chambers. I spoke to someone to chambers. And she confirmed, this is the chamber of Sesi Baloyi. Then I said, I'm so and so. The voice of the lady welcomed me. Then it was nice. Nice talking to you, Advocate Teffo. Yeah, I said, no, the reason for my call is that last night the president has appointed the commission, and it will be led by the Constitutional Court judge, and one of the assistants will be Counsel Baloyi. She said, yes. I said, no. The reason I'm calling is because in this commission, I will be the first complainant. That's what I said. You see? So, all right. Now she gave me the numbers. I've got the cell number. Yes. And then I also left a message, and they said she will call me. Later, the PA of Senior Counsel Baloyi called me, and then she confirmed about everything. She said, no, she will call you. She's in the meeting. So, long story short, that was in my DNA. I know I've contacted them. I spoke to them. I even spoke to also, when I inquired about Sandile, I got the number for Advocate Kumalo. Then Kumalo, luckily, the PA at the same time said, no, he is in the office. He put me through. Then I spoke to him. He even joked. Actually, I was not aware that I know the guy. Yeah. You see? Yeah, he started to joke. He said, hey, Advocate, one day I saw you being a VIP. I saw the BMW dropping you there by Chambers of Skakanis, there by Babasa. Yeah. Now, in short, I've got them.
Are you happy with who the president has appointed?
Definitely happy.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, and then Advocate Kumalo even explained further. Say, no, I see, Advocate, the issue is this. Yes, we've agreed to the appointment, but we're still going to start things formally. We haven't yet received the terms of reference with this commission. Yes, but as soon as the things are happening, then we know that you are on.
I want us to go back because I'm a bit slow, man. So I don't know if you announced the names of the employers you were talking about who wanted you dead in prison. Did he announce?
No, he just said it's his former employer.
Yeah,
and there were issues of him. People getting fired and he'd bring them back to work.
So which are the names?
All right. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Based on the letter that I just read you, do you think Advocate therefore will be allowed into the MADLANGA Commission? Or is this kind of a backdoor entrance that he is trying to bring forth, that he has been trying to get the audience of acting Deputy Judge President Ledwaba? This is very, very interesting because it seems to me that Ledwaba has taken a hard stance on him. He's also been barred from going to the Pretoria High Court. What's going to happen with the MADLANGA? Are they also going to take him? Because he's already sending letters and calling and checking in on them. But by the way, don't forget that this podcast episode was recorded before MADLANGA even knew when they were going to start. So they hadn't even started with their witness lists. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you've made it this far in the video, please remember to like, to comment, to subscribe. Please drop a white heart for Advocate Teffo, because I think he deserves a little bit more grace. Especially since, as well, recently he then went into the magistrate court. So I guess he's not banned from the magistrate courts. Guys, it's so complex. I'm going to process this and I'll probably do a follow-up video. Thanks for watching. Of course, I'll catch you on my next upload. Bye!